Oh, crikey. Testing stream quality. Testing stream quality. Okay, so that all works on Twitch. On YouTube, I am unable to start. I thought I might try and do dual streaming again. That is obviously not going to work for some reason. I don't know what is it actually going wrong with it. My stream key changed? I suppose that's kind of possible. Let me just keep messing with this for a moment. Hi, Zidric. Visibility public, game title. What else is it going to be? YouTube, let's be honest. No, this is not for children toes. Oh, for goodness sake, YouTube streaming software is well, sorry, the web interface is just shocking. It's not clear at all, to me at least, where you need to go to do anything. It's just the only settings that appear is how many adverts you want them to display for you. Like, okay. Get the encoder and pretty much everything else from OBS. And now it says I'm streaming on YouTube as well. Okay, cool. Let me just see, just for 1 second, whether indeed it is actually usable. Let me check. Of course, unmuting it there does nothing. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Sort of thing I'd love to have set up in advance. Sadly, I didn't. It appears I have no audio at all on YouTube, at least that's what comes through for me. Despite the fact that I'm telling it to get all of its information directly from OBS. Fascinating. See, frame rate, yeah. That is all good. That is all good, certainly. I cannot understand why this would be going wrong. To be honest, I'm just going to stop on YouTube and try again, I think. And see if that fixes it. You can also end the stream from YouTube itself. That doesn't seem to be a very effective strategy for anything in particular. Oh, cool. Okay, it is actually working. I'm just being foolish. At least I think that's what's happening. Sorry, this is my... I don't know if it's typical anymore. Typical setup phase where nothing works at all. My hands are so cold. Can my hands not be cold? It's very warm in my room. Hands are too cold. Pop out, chat. Yeah, that's now definitely working, okay. So I shall pop this preview here of that chat, and that should mean I can see YouTube chat as well. Cool. Which should be fine. I need to just quickly post my channel in places. And then it will be fine. This knows it's streaming, right? Yeah, okay, it does. Go to Twitch, ping everyone in the network. Actual genius move, would be super clever. Okay, I need to first of all warm up my speed muscles, whatsoever those may be. Daft Monkey started posting all his videos to Steam. I wonder if that actually improves attraction. A couple of my videos I've only put a couple of my very older videos on Steam when I thought they were sort of fun, or I wanted to share them in a community. So far, there's probably not much point. Is this set up correctly? Yes. Nice. No problems at all. Okay, let me practice. I suppose I'll just practice on disco for a moment. Actually, no, I do so much disco. There's no point. Biker Bar is the one that perhaps I should be starting with, but I still feel like it goes wrong more than anything else. Oh yes, I've got this brand new setup, which I'm not used to at all. For some reason on this mode, I think, well, not for some reason, it's very predictable why I'm getting more lag spikes, because my computer's unable to process it consistently at an uncapped, or a high cap frame rate rather. I can't imagine what it would do if there was no cap at all. It would just say, right, we can do 1,000, oh wait, the game's broken. I might lower it a bit as a result of that. I don't know if my computer just is worse than it feels, or if everything's actually just terrible. The heating's still off, so it can actually do the limits, which is good. Screen space reflections not good. Do you know, locking FPS to 30 is actually genius in that game Incision that I've run sometimes. It allows you to jump way higher, so you can do all sorts of exploits, and your movement is just generally better. Luckily, my sensitivity feels as wrong as it ever has, so that's totally there are no problems with that at all. Bad. Oh mein Gott. 100 seconds. I've done that on IGT. Cannot do it in RTA yet. But it should be really very easy. I only spent 10 minutes getting my last Biker Bar PB. Which is a 138 in game, like 140... What was it on real time? It was 140 something. Definitely. What? Oh my goodness me, this machete is one of the things of all time, certainly. How does the frame rate look on stream? Does it look way too... Does it look choppy? Or is it sort of... Is it actually alright? It looks really bad in game. It looks like it's a lower FPS than it actually is. I think I know why that might be. It's good that it looks fine. Okay, cool. The thing is, right, I don't know if you might disagree with me. I don't really like Biker Bar in terms of ILs. I think it's just bad. Prison is way more fun to actually play. Bar just feels like you just have a machete and it's like, oh fuck, it broke. Well, there we go. In Prison, there's one point of failure. They're all bad except for Prison. Well, to be fair, right, Saloon used to be okay, but now it sucks. But I agree, they're all kind of a bit demoralising. Oh, for God's sake! Just press the space bar in time, Dan. It's not even... Right, let me just get my head in the game. Well, it's got to actually... It's a bit like in Counter-Strike. If you just actually pay attention to the angle you're holding, in the same way that if you just actually pay attention to what you're doing, you will do so much better. If you just try and do it casually, it will all fail and all fall to pieces every time. Son of a biscuit. That was alright, it's not a good start. Whoop, shit, that was terrible. How is your Valentine's Day still single? What do you mean? Of course, I have many relationships. Well, I'm playing Home the Town Red, so it's probably not great, I have to be honest. Saloon is cancer for those stupid fucking hats. It feels like it's only made all the hypocrisy. Very part of Saloon while on ketamine. Dear me. You never know, the turnip could be lurking. I have 3 viewers. There's more than usual. Actually, I had more viewers when I ran Beneath, even though it was by far one of the most demoralising categories in terms of just like... Every time I was reasonably close to beating Trident's time, he just put out an insane PB every time. I don't know where he found the hours, but he found them. He just... I'm not totally beaten on that, I'll come back to it. but it is a very demoralising thing to run, particularly when you need wealth off the bat to have a good chance. Oh, that was... I thought he was right there and I just would get him, but no, that was bad. Didn't work out very well. Oh gosh. Never here in time, is he, this bastard? Oh, there we go. Something like that. I think this is the broken shift. That's probably the one he had. That's a shame. The other one I had is on the stairs. Press E every time, Dan. Easy peasy. I streamed V, the game 6V, the game VVVVVV. VVVVVV, that's it, sorry. I used to be quite good at that actually in terms of the broader scope of players, but the speedruns for that are absolutely criminal. They must be the most frustrating thing in the whole world, I think, inarguably. I feel a little bit warmed up on the start of that, which is the only thing that goes seriously wrong every time. For me anyway. Usually the rest of it's okay, if not great. But I think the rest of it is mostly determined by the start. Look at that load time though, dude, that's crazy. Not having the shadows makes this bit marginally easier. I feel like I'm more awake trying to grab all the items. Well, bastard. 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 50% speedrun. How does 50% work? You just do... you just do... Oh, you mean like literally half a bike a bar? I was thinking about 80% for full category. Of course, it used to be 100%. But, it would be hilarious if you just had like 50% scenarios and you can just pick whichever ones. If you allow that for 80%, you can just not run one of the ones that you don't like. It doesn't have to be Saloon. I think it's like... Oh, you mean it wouldn't change the times? Yeah, I guess that's true. Because Saloon still take... At least for me, it's always like... Even if I'm under 2 minutes, which it usually is nowadays, it's still kind of high under 2 minutes. It's weird that's the highest, that's the way, it's weird that is the slowest scenario, in some ways. Hi Bron, it's nice to see you. Oh fuck. God's sake, man, what are you doing? Ivey. Give me the katana, please. Can the entire disco not come upstairs? Oh, this is the kind of nonsense I'm talking about. Come on, guys. 50-cent katana. Thank you for the praise attending. That's probably why I've had no PBs recently. Bastard. Right, hang on. Let us focus a little bit more. He says as he misses the first attack and the chair falls over. To be fair, you can't really focus the chair out of just falling over randomly. Oh, please go away. I didn't think there was a group there, I might have been wrong. Oh, what the fuck? Alright, no chance. No chance. No chance. You cannot come through that supply room, it doesn't work. Oh, the chair is blocking it! It's blocking the hitbox. Not the hitbox, I suppose it's the, I suppose it is the hitbox, but it's also the item pickup box. Seriously, I went through his legs. Must have been some bizarre miss. It was a very bad order I took there, and I've got no RNG anyway, so it sucks. What the fuck? My Windows management controller just opened, I think, in the background. Thank you, Windows, for all the shortcuts that you give me. It's just like I accidentally kicked somebody. Oh dear. The whole run is over. Hello, by the way, Kigi. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, sorry, but I'm not locked in at all, no. Obviously I'm not locked in, I just attacked him through the floor, the bastard. Accidentally pressing Q is such a 2015 move. Can the chair not do this? That would be really good. I can get that knife. Oh, how much health do you have left? Fool of a took. We are bastard. Oh dear. This is a poor showing from me here, to be honest. Oh, come on. Sometimes it doesn't work out at all and everything's bad. What? He just pushed me up against a pillar. This isn't that kind of Valentine's Day. What's wrong with him? Oh my goodness gracious me. Right, okay, for net, it doesn't matter. Hey, anyone gonna come out? Please. Hello? Blackbeard isn't even here? What the fuck? Is that continuable? Not really, no. It's a slight shame. That was a very bad shotgun. I kind of knew it would be a bit like that. Or at least close, you know. What? Nope. I suppose if you think about it, everyone who attends this stream, including myself, is kind of just very sad. The famous Valentine's Day thing, that if you don't have a Valentine, you're just automatically a very bad person. I'm joking, by the way, it's okay. It's fine. Oh my gosh. I'm not single, I've got Katana Boss, actually. That might be the saddest thing I've ever said in my life. Even as a joke, even as a complete joke, that is very sad. No, 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 there's no need for this behaviour. What? Okay. Katana Boss is so rich. Look at this lovely club he has. That's bad. This whole run's bad, but it's okay. Nope. Bastard. Are there people upstairs? No. Reset. It's all bad anyway. Hang on, did that open something weird? Thank you for the follow, DCLJL04. Very kind. You got a 758 a couple of months ago, maybe I should try and pass you. No, not happening, not allowed. Was that on console or on PC? I imagine that was probably on PC if you're saying it, but Oh my gosh. Did I actually open a program in the background there? No, I didn't. Okay. I thought something flashed on the screen to do with Windows control. Anyway. Console PC is for noobs. Cringe. But it's easier on console, kind of. Your Twitch is broken. That's fine. I have a couple of friends who don't watch simply because they have several Twitch accounts that are all broken. I'm sure they wouldn't watch anyway because it's kind of boring, but it's okay. I don't mind. It's fine. I am streaming on YouTube as well if you prefer YouTube, under the same name. Well, because the enemies spawn in, I'm joking by the way, it's actually harder to get good times on console fundamentally, but it's easier casually because the enemies spawn in sporadically rather than all at once in the scenarios. It is actually harder to speedrun, I think, technically, because a lot of the shockwaves don't work as well. Oh my god, Dan, come on, get real. But yes, casually, I suppose you must have a slightly easier time beating stuff. If your goal is to just finish levels, then it must be a little bit easier. It might not be very noticeable, to be honest, but you definitely can't get swarmed accidentally, which is kind of the main thing. Oh god, no way. Whoa, I rode the table out there like a skateboard, and we've got no problem. Alright. Oh no. Oh no! What the? What? Oh, he's there! I see. That's dead anyway. And then Dan Shockwave, all the brawlers, Dan, get real. And then Dan Shockwave, all the brawlers, Dan, get real. Console is easier. What the fuck is that a comparison? You can't compare to PC runners who are all better automatically. I don't know. Is there any reason why it would be easier to play on console? Not really, I can imagine. Oh, come on, I do keep pressing E straight off shot, but I'm failing. Super hard to get out of that habit. I always remember... Oh, fuck you, you bastard speaker. Sorry about the profanity, I'm not usually this bad. But you are watching a game about people being viscerally murdered, so it's okay. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh dear, come on, sir. What? Oh, come on. Bastard. There's no competition. that's kind of true. But the times are good, is what I mean. They're like comparable to PC. Ah! Come on, go over the table, Dan. Get real. I'm not even sure what happened there. I just wasn't able to pick it. Oh no! No! Come on! The only thing that makes console gameplay easier that I recall is the gun and saloon is stupidly lenient to the point where a single shot can get 4 kills if you angle it right. Interesting. I didn't come across it in the runs that I verified. Obviously I have the console version myself, I just very rarely play it. I played through Arena 1 and got the achievement, and I had a couple of goes at Biker Bar and decided I didn't like the controller version at all and went back to PC. That was it. It's because I've spent a lot of my life playing controller games as well as PC games, but I've spent a lot more of my life now than playing PC games. So the controller is kind of... I don't know, particularly when I've played so many hours of a game on PC without a controller. It's hard to switch. Oh, come on. Don't do that. I know I'm resetting for minor reasons here, but I am kind of annoyed that I can't just do everything correctly. If I keep resetting when I get it wrong, hopefully I will learn to do everything at the start really well. And I think I'm a lot better than I used to be at this, and I'm a lot faster as well, so it sort of works. You've got to be nearly dead, sure. He was not nearly dead. Nearly, in speedrunning terms, is 1 or 2 punches. in my mind. It's an ambitious stream, to be fair. Nope. That's kind of true, yes. If you spend more hours, you may be just naturally less good. It's also completely not true at all, but ignore that. What is this group? That's just crap. Oh, can wish katanas. Thank you so much. Okay, I got a few kills with the shockwave. I'm going to try and keep going. There's probably no point, but just in case. Oh, no, no. Where's it gone? Okay, I'm just interested to know where it's gone now. No, go away, please. Thank you. I'm not interested in being killed. Oh. Am I blind? Oh, you have it. That's why. Dang, it is really like dang. Sorry, hello John the Great. I'm sorry that YouTube is so quiet, it's just generally is. I'm also on Twitch, I'm on YouTube and Twitch, depending on which platform you're in, you may want to switch for whatever reason. Oh, come on. Can you get real, please? There's no need for that, sir. I keep trying to speedrun this game called Smoking Simulator. And it's not a joke, it's just a game on Game Jolt, quite an old one. I think Jacksepticeye had a playthrough of it, actually. Well, I say playthrough, he failed the first day several times, if I remember correctly. But it is actually a game that keeps going. I don't know if it goes forever, but I've so far not been able to make it past the third day. Like, it is an incredibly hard game. Because it's completely luck, really. I mean, there's not much skill at all in it. Tiny bit of general knowledge you need about the locations of cigarettes to keep yourself from dying. The game has lots of anti-smoking warnings, so it's okay. Superficially. Oh my gosh. I could stream Counter-Striker though, I think it might be a little bit dull. I don't think there's much market for Counter-Strike in terms of how many people stream it who are very popular. And then the user base just watches them. I'm also not an amazingly good Counter-Strike player. I like literally extremely Spartacus. Twitch banned speedrun world record! Oh man, he was a character, wasn't he? I recall that he only used the MP7 and the P90 among other things. I'm not going to talk about his misdeeds because that would not be fun. What happened? I unfriended him, I don't know. Oh, damn it to hell. GG. We're never going to see him again. Probably. Only the MP7 and the P90. I remember his P90 specifically had like 50,000 stat track kills in it. And he'd been playing for about 10 years. It was just insane. Like, I don't understand how you play for that long and for that many hours. And just say, right, I'm only using this SMG. Maybe he was a gambling addict or something, I don't know, and just played the game between not having money for cases. Just because why not, it's his only game. That's kind of a sad thought, but it probably isn't true, so it's, I think Spartacus, so it doesn't matter. Oh my good gracious. Also, I just realised that I kind of, this is sort of intentional because I was remembering the ESA title that they did, but when the last, I put Valentine's Paint and Ten Red because that would be funny. Happens to be on Valentine's Day and playing a game with the same name. I'm not actually going out, sadly. I'm not going outside at the moment for that, so people have been misled, I suspect. But it's okay, I'm spreading the infectious positivity of this game. Oh, for fuck's sake, that chair can... No, in positivity. I have a good question for you, Zitchik, or just any Paint and Sand Red player at all who's watching, or anyone who's played the game. Do you think the chair is the worst thing in this whole game? Or is there something worse? It can be an enemy, it can be a game mechanic. I think that chair is actually, like, I could cope with the RNG if the chair would just stayed still. Nobody died in that shockwave at all, that's amazing. Oh, Jesus. It's among the worst things, yeah. That's pretty true, I would say it's one of the worst things. Has to be, right? Bar tables, that chair, enemies getting stuck in bug weapon pickup. Yes, I mean all of those are egregious. When the new game comes out, there will be none of these issues. I think that what's astonishing about the weapon durability really is Eternic must have sat down and decided that was going to be how it was and made a very large table where every weapon had a different chance to break on a different hit. Why didn't he just think, you know, can I have a fixed number for this? Or I suppose that weapon health system is kind of interesting because it allows you to use weapons for longer on weaker or more injured enemies. So it's interesting in that regard, but you could just make it more fundamental than that. If the enemy starts out with this much health and the weapon has this much durability when it hits them, and then it can still be a fixed amount, it doesn't have to be random. You must have sat down and created a random system and thought, yeah, that's the one. That's the one for us. Always breaks on the bodyguards and then they stop you from doing anything and it's great. Oh, come on. I can't find the knife. I can't find any other weapons. I'll just continue, mate. I would say the disappearing through walls is very annoying, although for me it is quite unusual. I don't really have that happen that much. Very, very occasionally the machete falls through the floor in my car and I think that's it, the game is completely cancelled, but I've lost runs to so much more fundamental things about the game. That shouldn't really be the reason that I get annoyed. You know what I mean? Quite a lot of enemies fully died from that. Okay, that's kind of not necessarily what we want, but it doesn't actually matter so much as long as it's people who would have come out anyway. Actually, it's better if it was people who weren't going to come out anyway, I shouldn't say that. Normally injure Blackbeard a lot more there. Blackbeard, sorry, not Blackbeard. Almost nobody came out there, that was ridiculous. Not sure if this is really continuable at this point, but we'll try. Oh my god. What was that? It just stops him from doing anything. I've not seen him before. Is that common? Yeah, there's no chance of continuing that, I don't think. Sadly. I might just do a little bit more bar practice. I got a terrible feeling that if I get to it, I'm just going to fail. Gotta remember everything, gotta focus. Of course, most of the reason that I might fail is RNG based, but just in case. This technique is always very important. Make sure to get everyone. I was when I'm pressing E a little bit early there, just so. No. Are you serious? There is no point in that. Ignore me, I'm not going to do that, it's not fun. It's too random, it's awful. Oh, god damn it. Timer. I will see if we get to Prisoner soon. Luckily, it's one of the more consistent ones, so it's towards the end. Doesn't mean by any stretch of the imagination that it won't just ruin the run, but we'll see. Oh gosh. Give me the knife, man. It's alright. Just pick up the goddamn knife. Nope. becomes very hard to do the muddy spam if you hit him through the floor, by the way. That's why I'm resetting, even though it looks like it's kind of better. To have him triggered earlier, there's no reason why you should. Yeah. No, the chair! Oh, it's absolute nonsense. That chair, man. Do the NPCs ever actually kill each other? They actually don't, no, unless they have a friend of yours and they have a little green icon above their head. Which you do have in prison. The table has blocked my throat. My gosh. No, but they never actually kill each other at all in the scenarios, no. That's, unless by accident. I think that... no, I don't even think Blackbeard can do it on one of his lunges and things, even if he destroys all the... I think it's possible that some enemies can accidentally destroy all the voxels in another enemy's sort of area. But I think they can properly, in an area that would kill them, like legs. But I don't think it actually works. Okay, that was great. What is brotato or brotato? Is it just gibberish? Ostensibly, I have no idea, but there we go. I'm going to assume it's nothing I've heard of. Thank you, man. I love you, biker boss, katana boss, whatever your name is. Got to keep it seasonal. Oh my gosh. It's no longer very fast if I just leave it there, is it? Anyway. My man has been killed to bits there, and he is still walking around like he owns the place. Gosh, darn it. Is he serious? There's a good number of people on the initial shockwave, so I hope Katana can back it up a little bit. Why am I not surprised by this? Okay, I really thought that would kill more people, and now it's just made the run way slower. I do hate when that happens more than anything else in the whole game, I think. You stab someone directly in the middle of the face and they just keep going. No problem at all. Or someone who should die from it is my point. Are you sure you're not? Sure you want to die, Katana boss? Oh, for God's sake. Whoops, I thought there was one more enemy for some reason. People not dying like that, or racism? I hate racism more, I have to be honest. I hate the fact it's becoming so normalised online. I think, to be honest, it's less normalised in person because you still get beaten up for it. Thank God. I'm talking about in the UK, by the way. My understanding outside the UK is obviously limited to internet discussions. That's just like a good number of people coming out for once. Whoa! What the fuck? I thought he was a giant man. He's just hovering in midair. What the hell? That was so weird. I've not seen that for, well, I don't think I have seen it on the scenario very often. I thought it was just a giant man. I don't know, like it's tabs or something. My gosh. Oh, come on. Unfathomable rage. Unfathomable rage. Fuck you, I have no words. Because Cutlass not lasting long enough. Ever, for any purposes that will help me. And there are no items of any kind on the ground. Oh my god. Well, that's a disaster. That's a true 137 in game. Oh my gosh, you know I'm on Do Not Disturb. Why are you continuing to send me messages? It's like, okay, I messed up to be honest, but there we go. It happens. I'm almost always on Do Not Disturb. I keep missing important things. I was about to say people message me with urgent things sometimes, but I don't know what the hell kind of Steam message would be urgent. Oh, come on, Dan. This is just hopeless bad. Jesus Christ, man. Almost all of that was stuff I just did badly myself. Might be able to resurrect a lot of those people following me. The door frame saved my man. Alright, this is a terrible run. This is offensive. On the plus side, there's not really anyone stuck upstairs. That normally happens to me. Oh, for God's sake. Please! I'm trying very hard to do it. It's called trolling, little bro. It's been so long since I've been at this stage, I've forgotten the fucking level I'm meant to be doing. Prison! Boop. Let's make sure we definitely line up this shot correctly, shall we? That looks pretty good. Bit low, but it's could be worse. Oh, we'll go for 3 people over here, I think. That's pretty good. This is difficult, hang on. Oh no! Oh no! That's a disappointment. I accidentally pressed 2 on my keyboard. Oh, so disappointing. Right, hang on. Oh dear me. You unbind 2 and 3. Probably a very sensible idea, to be honest. Why am I being pinged? Oh, for God's sake. Someone's pinging me to say they are currently streaming. Alright, I'll have to raid them if we finish at some point reasonable. Of course. Sorry, guys. I'm disappointing all the best speedrunning fans in the world. Run dead, run alive. Well, that means the run has a chance if we balance the two out. Thank you for the balance, guys. Very cool. Yep. Run alive. Oh, now we have run alive. It's all good. The run is alive. I might have to refresh myself on Saloon, to be honest. I've almost, it's probably been over a year since I've run it as an IL by itself, and less than that, obviously, since I run it as a 100% category, but even so. You don't normally get to Saloon. If you do, it's probably a PB or you've probably failed already. So I either play it casually or don't, or play at absolute breakneck speed and then it kind of goes wrong somehow. No, that's not the shit. Oh, can this not happen? Right, okay, I'm gonna have no durability left at all. And the crowd is really weird today. Okay, I'm not sure about that one. Can you imagine though if the NPCs did kill each other and people just got world records by showing up to the level and then walking to the exit? And just by chance, everything... Well, you know, obviously that's not very likely, but you know what I mean? You might have to just kill 50% of the total enemies or something. I think that in that sense, this is a good speed game. But in a casual sense, that doesn't make very much sense at all. I think there are all these people fighting, but they never actually do anything. Someone left their game on for a huge amount of time once, and they were just skeletons fighting each other by the end of it. And you think, okay, so this is not very realistic now. Someone has lost all their blood, bone, skin, muscle mass in the fight, but they're basically fine, other than that. Full health, in fact. Okay, just stop. It's happening to me quite a lot today, it doesn't normally. Stand further away from the wall. Me trying to solve it like it's something that I'm doing wrong. It's not just an egregious problem with the game. That you can just fall through walls occasionally. It's continuable. He's aggroed, so maybe get just barely under a minute if I'm really lucky. Nope. That was not very well aimed. Do not do what I just did there. Please follow Zitchik's example. Are you kidding me with this health? It's one of the weirdest enemies. I sliced through his whole head. He just turned at exactly the right moment to avoid all of it. Of course. Oh, come on, dude. Now the chair has ruined everything again. Love the chair. It's great. Great if you could just pick the chair up and throw it across the room. There'd be no problems with this sort ever again. Oh, that's all the durability gone now, I think. It's more durability than I expected, we're good. Right. We move onwards. That was very poor. Oh, really? I thought it'd be a bit bad too, but it's a bit less than 2. Alright. I went with that because there was one of them on the ground, but that's now irrelevant. Oh no, no, not again! I don't believe this. I fucking hate like this. So everything has to break so easily. I don't understand. I just want him to die. It's not hard. I meant to. You really should try and kill him immediately, or at least get him down to 1 hit point. But if the crowd swarms you, there's not much you can do about it. You can lose all of your health and therefore power that you've built up carefully, or you can get the Blackbeard kill and then becomes a little bit more random later on. With more enemies to kill, so... The infinite dilemma. Oh, for goodness sake, he just rooted to the spot again. I don't quite understand why the Katana boss moves so differently every time. Or at least there seem to be a few different things he can do, and it's for no real reason it appears to be any one of them. Sometimes he's infinite momentum and can just push you out of the way. And sometimes he's unmovable. And sometimes you just kind of push. You can just push him around. Oh no, that's not what I wanted at all. Oh come on! Really? Got some crispy RNG today, that's awful. God damn it. As I was saying, my title is for world record, because that would be lovely, but I also think it's pretty unlikely. Look, that's what I mean! He's just running away! Doesn't normally do that. Sometimes he just leaves and he just says, no, I'm not going to get stand in that position. I know from experience that position is bad for my health. Okay, you need to be in this position, at least ideally. Sometimes the nunchucks just finish him off though, you know, sometimes that's one of the things about the weapons. I didn't even need to have him in that position that time. Because the nunchucks gave me about 10 hits, which is ridiculous. Oh, where? I'm sorry, what? I mean, sincerely, where did his cane go there? So here! I thought I couldn't see it. Oh, you can see how I couldn't see it there. It's disguised in the background. It's very difficult. Nice. Oh no. I'm going for an adventure on the chair, yeah, I might be a few years. Oh, just no, there's no, it's incredible. That chair, man. It's quite bizarre how broken this chair is. Why? Can it be consistent, please? I mean, at least this is the first thing in the run, because otherwise I'd be furious. Nope. There's nowhere near enough RNG left in that knife to help me, sadly. Need to get two of the guards really with the two of the guards on the floor with the katana, otherwise it's a bit of a waste. Oh, I can't reach the knife. Good gracious. Okay, where did either of the knives go there? One is in the front of the desk, sorry, that's a poor mistake. Always remember to throw it high. Okay, I'm not sure why there are so many people there. They've all decided to migrate from the convenient shockwave position there, which is a bit of a shame. Counter-Strike, I can't make myself jump high by swiveling. I hate you. Of all the mini-bosses in all the land, pimp, just please bugger off. Why didn't I just try and cut this leg off? I didn't think it would have worked because it would have broken anyway, but even so, more reliable. Oh my gosh, what is that nunchuck? I don't want my RNG to be good there, I want it to be good later on. Definitely chasing a lost cause here. What? So many people left alive? So many people. It's awful katana. Oh, come on! I'm sorry for getting annoyed with this, but the katana just will not give me a single good attempt. I can't get out of Disco without it being reasonably above, like a little bit above average. And it should be by virtue anyway to get a good shockwave, but I can't even get to that stage because of this. I mean, what is this shit? It's breaking before I can even get to any of the groups. Please, just last a little bit longer. Nope, chair's ruined it again. Broken again within about 12 hits. That's just not nearly enough. 0 kills on that, seriously? I can't believe how unlucky I'm getting at the start of this. Can I please get a single run? You know, with the chance of just getting me off of Disco, sorry, onto Pirate Cove. One good katana is really all it takes, but so far that's eluding me. Oh my gosh, he's running away again. The table being on his desk doesn't really help. Cigars going everywhere. Can't see his foot through his hat, so that's what's screwing me over a little bit now. Just for a change. Oh great, fantastic. No chance. Are you kidding? I can't grab that knife, it's right there. Chair is doing it again. No, this is not enjoyable at all right now. I don't know. Normally I don't have this much trouble getting off Disco unless I'm very rusty, but I'm well practiced. I'm just getting no katanas. Not a single time has it got to even the pimp being out like aggroed since I last failed Pirate Cove. I don't know. Can't seem to manage this one right now. Oh, can I mean, seriously, 2 hits, man, other than the first initial one. It's the weakest durability you can have on all of those weapons. Oh, turn it, please. I mean, it will be fun if I get off onto Pirate Cove a single time. This is just mad. Can't get a single... I mean, there's no speedrun in the world where it's really fun to retry the same 1-minute segment over and over again, I don't think. But, I mean, as far as playing games goes, this is pretty good up there, I would say. But this is just stupid. I can't get off of it. Right, give me this sword, please. Only item pickup glitch is strong with this one. Why are the enemies coming into his office one at a time again? It's so silly. You can't leave a single pair of people up there. Otherwise the run is over. But fundamentally, too slow. Just if you're wondering and you're new here, if you leave a single pair of enemies in this office, they will almost certainly fight each other, which means they'll be stuck in here at the end of the level, which means you have to go back up here with some other weapon to kill them. Instead of them being out on the floor somewhere, which is really bad. It's just so much slower. I also did note the suggestion about the machete in toilet. It kind of takes too long to go and get it usually, but to be honest, if I'm starting 100% run, I'm not aiming to improve by full minutes, then it probably isn't necessary. But I can't pick up either of the knives, and he's pushed me to the other side of him. I don't know why. Both of them were orange. I was spamming E. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, can I stop throwing the sword across the room? I'm just not expecting him to die ever because of the state of my RNG, but there we go. Finally, the room isn't mobbed by people coming upstairs. I think instead the supply room is just full of people, which is a disaster. We have to see if they are in the supply room or if they migrated out here. No katanas that work. Again, it's another one that is below average. Assuming that you have like pretty average groups, all you really need is an average durability katana. Maybe a smidge above average if you want to have a couple of people in the office, not too perfect of a seed for that. I mean AI seed is not really a real term, but I'm just making it up for the purposes of this, explaining what I mean. Surely he's dead, surely. Even though Slardon will go on to Pyro Cove, because I'm not gonna attempt that level again for a minute, it's just for a second. Nothing else. Even if I fell in the sea right away, that would be a little bit of a blessing. Please move out of the way, sir, madam. Oh god, no. Oh god, above! Why? That was a good creep as well, I completely messed it up. It's entirely my fault. There's no way I can do this in 39 seconds. One of those people is alive! That is really disappointing. I think he's on the rocks as well, so that's basically the worst case scenario. What? Where is his sword? Has it fallen into the sea? Is this his sword? Alright. Slightly long loading screens today, considering I've lowered my settings so much. At least that guy's aggro, that's something. They're going to trip over that guy's body and get slower out of the room, I think, aren't they? One time, because I'm really sad, I observed why people took random amounts of time to get out of that room. That felt like one of the reasons. I actually cannot get any kills. I'm taking loads of damage. Again. I can't. Where's the fucking machete? Oh my god! Likely because of the shock throw damage, we're actually not too bad. But this is a really, really slow bar already. This is incredibly slow. And I've only got about 2 hit points left on a normal enemy. At the space to do any leg swipes, so we're just going to have to hope that we can get this before the kitchen is flooded with people. If you bring the machete to my attention, sir, it was useless. Oh, for God's sake. The tables. The tables, Mason, what do they mean? Oh my word. Pure luck, I managed to pick up a knife. Oh, there are people upstairs on full health. That's rep run, I think. Really? Like, why? What are they doing upstairs? Are you by yourself? No, okay, there is another person. That's still ridiculous, and it's completely ruined the run, but there we go. I'll just continue. It's not 3, just because it's the 3rd level. It's the one of the limited levels we actually have to do with friends, which is the only level I think you can normally do it in. That time when I messed up the prison was actually a reasonably good attempt, apart from that. Where it looked like it had potential to be a good prison. What is the point, actually? This is 0 kills, alright, I think this game's out to get me today. And that is just comical. My hit, everything I'm hitting, I'm focusing as much as I possibly can on this. I'm just missing all my basic hits. I don't know. Maybe it's not another good day for this. Groups haven't really helped me out here. Look at how many people are still alive. Oh my gosh. No, that's a terrible run. I'm gonna wipe my eyes for a second. My fingers. Just make sure I'm still alive. I'm still conscious of what is happening. Do I have a message again? This. Ooh, someone's getting armor PBs live. Quick pause. Just checking out Chaos Vulpes, or Chaos Vulpes, which is Chaos Kitsune. Okay. Let's get back to it. Not bad. He had all those crappy attempts in one go and I just nailed it. Meant to be a much better kick on game, you failed. Assume everything I'm doing is meant to be much better than it is. That's probably the best course of action. It doesn't look like a very good group, sadly. Oh no, we've got a few more people. Got to forego getting damage on Buckbeard, sadly. I can't really get to him. That is not a good group, actually. I thought it was a bit more than that. I always think it's more than it is. Shame. About 3 beats, all good. Oh, kill me. I don't understand the RNG in this. It was always unlikely to work out, but I would like to have had the cutlass for longer. I would like to have more than one hit with the harpoon. I'm fully aware that hitting sideways makes it weaker. That was an accident, but even so, one hit is just not fun. In a do or die situation. Particularly. No, that wasn't the guard. How do I always know when it's going to break? I was like, yep, it's going to break on the DJ. Here we go. Breaks. Without fail. Yes, he's got half a katana on his head and going after me. I'm sure that would be very annoying. What? I absolutely do not understand this level anymore. Where was... Did I just completely miss him? Was he behind the door? I was like, I'll get an early kill on this man, see if we can salvage the run. Nope. He's just gone. And then he magically appears? I must have missed him. Oh, good. Now we're back into the ruts where we have no RNG at all for any reason. Or no good RNG, sorry. What in the hell? I'd hit him 3 times before he died. Surely this has got more cutting power than that. It's gonna break here, isn't it? Yeah, of course. Every time. Every time! It's so predictable. You just think exactly this moment I have no backup plan. Okay, there, I was spamming the item for a moment and it just did not pick up. Even though the orange box is there, I must have been out of range, but the game still thinks I'm in range for some reason. Oh my gosh, can I stop being hit into the wall? Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Oh my gosh, please just allow me to pick up weapons. I don't understand. Grand. It's another one of them ones where the katana boss just has infinite momentum and I can't really do anything about it. He just beats you in terms of directional movement. And sometimes you just can't beat that. There's nothing you can really do, he just pushes you out the way very easily. How much health does he really have left? 20 seconds of damage. 20 seconds into the level, he's still fine. What is the point? What is the point there? That was a really bad leg swipe. I don't know what went wrong. Did the blade hit the floor? Looking for reason in a game where there is none. Who's partying now, DJ? Come on. Obviously him, because I'm failing. Oh my gosh, can the table not? Like, it's been pretty good today. In terms of not screwing me over. Alright. What is going on with enemies blocking other enemies today? It's incredible. Oh man. Come on, man. I just want to get off of this map for a minute, if possible. Just another brief respite on Pirate Cove would be much appreciated. How am I not picking up that knife, I wonder? Oh, okay, the whole disco's come up to see me. That was everyone in this area who came upstairs then. The randomness with that is incredible. I mean, it gives you no durability to work with at all. If you have to, you know, assuming you want to clear those people out straight away. Oh dear. We appear to have picked up the wrong weapon. Oh no. Oh man. Maybe I should focus on more instructional videos for this game instead of just trying to do the fast. They seem to be, well, they were popular because I released a lot of them very close to the re-release of the game, or the full release, I suppose. I'm calling it a re-release because that's close to what it actually was. I suppose the full release really is a statement of, you know, this game probably going to be worked on very much more, but for some reason very few people took it to mean that. You know, you still get hundreds of questions that say, you know, what's happening with the updates and stuff. It's like, no, this game is super old, it doesn't really, not going to be updated forever. It isn't Dwarf Fortress we're talking about here. 2 kills, I have no idea why, but there we go. I think what I might do is I might go and just do a bit of Beneath for a second. Not necessarily Beneath runs. I had an idea recently. I decided I wanted to try and beat Beneath with just fists. So I did a couple of practice attempts on it. And then I thought, okay, I've got some strategy here that will allow me to do it better. You know, beating it just with fists and that's it. There's not necessarily an element of speed about it. It just has to be okay. Just fists and maybe some kicks if we're allowed. Basically no weapons, no powers, no upgrades, no nothing. Except for fists. And when I was practicing, I allowed myself to use hearts that you get on the bridges to heal yourself. But you know, you do need to kill a few things in the game. Yeah, we'll change that on the Twitch. I'll change it on the YouTubes as well. We could just have a timer just for fun, as all the best content creators do, of course. All the professional ones, anyway. I suppose we'll close splits. I don't really want my layout open either, but that's not really optional. Clean off that little piece of dust. Okay. We'll give this a go, I think. I think that this will be interesting. The idea being Beneath, no weapons. No upgrades, and use the basic class Brawler. First of all, because it's the default one, but second of all, because it's also probably the best one to do no fit, to do only fists. Run, the health is pretty good. The speed is not terrible, even though it's very low. So you can actually manoeuvre out of the way of things quite easily. Spectre would be great if I was sure that I wouldn't take any damage. But because Spectre does little damage, as well as not having very much health, it is genuinely, I'm sure it would be very painful. Of course, it has the advantage of making it very easy to avoid being hit. You know, you can move out of the way, but I thought I would have a go at this, yes. So, Mr. Brawler. Hello, man. Can't actually hit him, but we're going to be fine. And the strategy I developed for this is primarily that you should try and kill as many enemies as you can in the cave section and in Crystal Caverns, because once you get to ruins, it's very hard to kill anything. And you want to also avoid, obviously, being hit as much as possible. The way that you do that is just move away. That's literally the whole strategy. And that'll be fine. Also, if I accidentally pick up a weapon instinctually, I must apologise, although I'm not going to actually attack people with them. Yeah, should we go into a proper run? I feel like this is probably doable, right? Probably. Yeah. I'll time it for fun. I'll just reset. Not that I did anything slow there particularly, but might as well to get the timer. Alright, let's see what we can do. I don't know if I'll get very far today. I might just have to make some progress and then pause. Or I might get to the Necromancer, then sink, and then just say that was horrible and never doing it again. We'll have to see what happens. But as I say, the strategy, I think, really has to be that you kill more or less everything that is killable in Caves 1, 2, 3, and then Crystal Caverns 1, 2. Because Ruins is very hard to kill anything. Everything is high on health, is difficult. And you certainly want to have 1500 gold before you get into Ruins in order to spend it on the capture device, which you need later on beneath. Yes, I think Brawler is almost certainly the best class for this. Probably has to be. But my point is about the early stage. We need to kill pretty much all the zombies in this room, I think. That's going to be the... And there's a couple of traitors as well. Okay, I think that's everything. So I've got nearly enough gold to leave already, just from killing the people there. And I began to wonder, after doing enough of this, whether gold scaled with the type of weapon that you kill things with. But I don't think it does. It's just that I just feel like I'm getting more than I normally do. So there we are. And in addition to no weapons, there's no powers, no special abilities, no upgrades at all. None of the perks that you find around the place. So I can't use... I feel like I could do without kicking, which would be the most brilliant strat. It's only punching. It gets a bit boring, but it is still cool. I didn't kick in the introduction area, did I then? I hope not. I hope I didn't. Whoop, boink. Right, so we have already quite a lot of money. I can possibly avoid the challenge room. I don't need the apostate at all, and staying in there at all will be a waste of time. Thank you for the posture check. That's actually quite good in this situation. To make sure... I'm deciding whether to allow myself to use the health on the bridges or if I should just not allow myself to use anything. It's more pure if I don't let myself use anything, although I suspect that I will probably lose some health. It's kind of unavoidable. Particularly crystal crabs, you can normally just leave or kill them in one hit. Without weapons, you just can't do that. It's not possible. So I think the name of the game is to leave them all together, which means you need to leave the rooms which have got them in all together, which is really not ideal. In essence, you need to just kill everything where there are no crabs or where you're too far away to be killed by the laser. These tentacle mutants are the hardest decision about this run, in my opinion. High risk, very medium reward indeed, but there are going to be so few enemies that it's actually sensible to kill. So you have to get behind them all the time. And then just keep punching them. I think that's probably the best. Obviously, the keep punching them part is obvious, but if there are lots of them, that's not going to be possible. So just walk away constantly. There we go. I should say as well, if enemies kill each other, then what can I do about it? Pretty good. Hey, Tipo, you alright? I thought I'd have a go at a run that I've wanted to do for a long time. I wanted to try and beat Beneath without any weapons or powers or anything. Just fists the whole way. Raw dog the whole game. Oh, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. I don't really like the term raw dog because it sounds weird, but I'm going to use it anyway because it makes a lot of sense. So far, is that a crab? I heard a crab. Whoop, hang on, careful. If enemies kill each other, then fine. I think it's something that will barely help me anyway, so. And it's not a true speedrun. I feel like I'm just, maybe just I should wait for this door to open completely. Is it 300? Oh, just 300 is fine. But 1400 already. It's not bad. But the idea, if you weren't here when I was explaining at the start, was just that you should really try and you should try and kill pretty much everything in the first few levels. Because once you get the ruins, it becomes very hard to kill anything. Everything has lots of health, there are a tiny number of zombies and traitors, and they're surrounded by extremely difficult enemies. Because it's already getting a bit tough with the number of floating hairs. Oh, nice, okay. And using the gremlins I think is okay, because they only give you... I'm not going to be able to use any of the purple energy anyway. So just getting the gold from them seems alright. But that could be viewed as a non-purist run. The only thing I can buy in the shop ever is the capture device, which I would never use to attack an enemy. It's just not a weapon, really. Even though it does have weapon stats, like you would expect. Okay, I don't know how I avoided damage there. Cheater, man, cheater. Oh, ow, okay, there's a first bit of damage. It's not too bad, though. There we go. Avoiding the crystal crab really well. Oh my gosh, is this a Ruby dead end as well? Where are we going? Where are we off to? Ah, sprint. I'm gonna hope they miss. Apparently it's down here. I wouldn't have expected that at all, but... Yes, there we are. And I would also say no shields. I just passed a shield there, but I don't think shields... I think shields are a weapon. Fundamentally, they help you a lot. They're a defensive weapon, sure. You can throw them at enemies, and that's... If I didn't do that, to still use a shield, is that allowed? Certainly the Necromancer fight is going to be absolute nonsense without a shield. I'm going to have to employ the scummiest running backwards and forwards strategy you've ever seen to get him. Okay, this is... I'm kind of just wanting to get this meeting now because I've invested so much time into it. Oh my gosh, okay, I didn't realise he was doing a swing there. I'm going to leave him alone. I think that's probably... Well, we've got to play it safe in this, I think. You'll eat at Poutineville, peak flame emoji. You know, my only experience of poutine ever is I watched the BuzzFeed video where they go and have some on Worth It, and it looks amazing. Why no weapons? It's just for fun. Literally just because no one else has beaten Beneath with fists. I say no one else since I've already done it. I haven't. No one has ever beaten Beneath without using any weapons, so I will try and be the first person to do it. It's very possible. You just have to employ some nasty tactics. And it's kind of a speedrun, a little bit, because I'm using gold to open the doors and everything, of course. But you could obviously do it much more slowly and much more carefully. But if I do it fast as well, there's a little bit of added fun, I think, as well. There's also a limited number of things left to do in the game, really, from my perspective, other than get records. Is Poutineville a chain, or is that just a local place? Here. Oh, hello. Oh. Please don't disappear in your portal yet, sir. I need to get more money from you. There we go. Just about. I don't know how much longer he would have stayed around, but we need the money urgently. So there we go. Too many mutants in that room. As a chamber, there are not many of them. Okay, sure. So often I use words that I think only British people use, like chain of stores. Do Americans say chain of stores? Do Canadians say it? I have no idea. At least in their translation for Quebec, or even so. Obviously the name of the game is killing zombies, if possible, because they usually go down in one or two punches. One or two jabs. Or if you get an enemy by themselves like this, it's free money. Be very cautious. Very cautious indeed. There we go. Nice. I'm also not going to use kicks because they are kind of like the special ability of the class of Brawler. And I want no special abilities, no powers, no upgrades, no weapons, no nothing. Just fists with just Joe Bob. He's on his way to kill the end. He's unarmed. It's like I'm like Peter on X-Force. Peter, I just saw the ad and applied for the UHDF program. You're in. You're going by yourself. I hope that's all right. Keanu Reeves. The most British thing Americans don't say is wanker. I have to agree. I think some people have taken it on because I just quite like the word. Oh god, is this that bloody TikTok song? Why is this in my playlist? I despise this music. Is this a Plenka song? Is that why it's on there? Or Pleka? I can't actually remember the exact wording. Oh gosh. It was not through here, I'm totally mistaken. Oh, barely avoided, barely avoided. There's another level of this you could do beneath without taking any damage, but I think that's pretty much impossible with just fists. No damage with weapons, very achievable. Again, it depends how much of it you want to be a speedrun. Really. In front you say you understand, Jane. Sorry, I was just reading an earlier message. If possible, I'll also try and not use the health on the bridge, sorry. But I may go back on that if I've lost a lot of health by the end of Crystal Caverns, because I will probably be hit a couple of times by the Necromancer, and I don't know if I can really survive that, even with nearly full health. It is very difficult to imagine. I'm thinking too far ahead, but you only have to think as far ahead as one run-through. So in this run-through, we will have to fight the Necromancer at some point, which is a bit hard. You can also use the crystal entities to kill people for you, which is one tactic I was rather hoping to employ. I need to use it on more sort of stronger enemies, really, but there we go. The other thing is obviously try and find gremlins, because they, for free, give you 600 gold nearly, which is really good, obviously. It's great. You could obviously do it without gremlins, as I say, but the minions are a bit hard to kill. You need to get them on a break. When they're not firing their laser. When they're not firing the laser. There are no exits to this room at all. That's interesting. There is an altar. Is that where we just came from? Oh. Fascinating. Oh my gosh, okay, never go for the ones with the crystal swords or the shards, because they have an ungodly reach. He says as he does another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. You have nothing. You will be excellent. I'll guess right. I think a lot of people like to say the wanker just because this is funny. It is pretty funny, as we said. Oh, come on. Go down, mutant. I don't know how much more money they give you than the others. In my testing phase of this, I discovered that it was... Okay, I'm going to build up some speed. Hang on. So I can try and outrun him. Just, I discovered that it's very hard to kill the crystal crabs with your fists, even if you hit them only in the legs. It takes a long time. And if you're fighting more than one at once, you really can't do that. It's difficult. You don't have to advertise it if you don't want to, man, it's fine. Just advertise it where people might be interested. As I always say, it's not. I'm not always trying to get super popular with my content. I just want occasionally the odd person to chat to, which is nice, so I don't go completely insane. I was doing 100% runs before this on scenarios, and I was having no luck at all really with it, so moved off. The only run I had that was promising, I made a mistake on it. It was quite embarrassing, but it happens. What have we got going on? We came in there. It's not this way, obviously. Not bad. Oh god. I think the shop's down here. This isn't going to be the exit, is it? This is a one-way. Where is the exit then? I'm going to go past that blue crab again. That's just terrifying as a brawler. Oh god, okay, fine. Is there definitely not an exit to this room? Any Valentines? No. Sadly. I know I shouldn't laugh at that so much, but no. Unfortunately. There you go. I mean, to be fair, I don't send any out either. So, well, I haven't done today this year. So. You can't only expect to receive, you know. It's a difficult world, this. Let's go, I'm not alone. Well, to be honest, I would say the people who are watching this stream today are probably in that sector. You'd have to imagine that on Valentine's night, what time is it now? Nearly midnight in the UK. What is it, America? Sort of 7 PM? I mean, no, sorry, what am I talking about? 9 PM. No, it is 7 PM. I was right the first time. On the East Coast, anyway. That's a good bit of money we got there. There are actually a lot of enemies in this room I could do with killing, but it's going to be a very difficult task getting them. Got to employ some disgusting tactics called making them hit each other by running in circles. Oh my gosh, that was nearly the end of me. We'll get a floating head on the way, why not? Nice. Ooh. Nice. Okay. It's going alright. We've got 1900 gold. Midnight for me, yes indeed. I always stream a little bit late because it's just when I'm home in the day and I'm not working on things. Generally speaking. Nice. Another one down. Also, if you happen to be watching this video on YouTube and it was a success, that's great. But also, the reason I'm not killing absolutely everything is because you don't have to. You just need to get them for energy and money. I have almost no energy because I'm killing none of the difficult enemies. That was odd. They did that teleporter glitch where the animation resets, but they still fire a projectile. Very fun. Minions I'm not going to bother with, I don't think, because they're just too fiddly to try and kill. It's difficult. We need about 1,000 to open this door and another 500. Yeah, we need to kill a lot more enemies in Crystal Caverns. You're still firing your laser. Buggers. Can't possibly kill a teleporter realistically. I think I did get that man up there. Any more men who could be killed easily? Should ping a turn to tell him how bugged this game is and therefore it sucks. There are people who have that mentality. Like, there was that one time he told us about, there was a guy who just emailed him to say the game wasn't very good. Like, he used the Southeast Games info email. Just like, no, you know, the game's not very good, you need to change lots of parts of it. Just shut up! What is wrong with you? Why would you do this? We need a lot more enemies to be dead, really. A lot more money to get the capture device and open this door, but to be honest, by the time I've finished with this, you know, technically the only money you need in this run is 1,500 gold for the capture device. And that's the only thing you need to buy in the whole game, as long as you don't get stuck and need a guiding light or something like that. But I'm trying to be Speedman, which means I need a little bit more money. Also, if I did only want 1,500 gold, I would need to get it here. Realistically, in Ruins, it is too hard without any weapons. At least it is for me. There might be some sort of god gamer who can do it. Not saying God Gamer is one step above me, though. I'm saying that I spent quite a lot of hours in this particular game. We should be nearly there. Emailing an indie game developer about not liking his game is it is very wild. It was just so weird. I can't remember the context of the email more carefully. It was something specific, I think, they didn't like. They were complaining about. I'm sure he gets loads of emails from people saying, can I have a free copy so I can review it for my YouTube channel with 1,000 subscribers. You think, okay, that's not going to do me that much good. I was given a free copy of VR version of this game for being a networker admin, but that's kind of not even something I can play because my Oculus device is so not working. Oh gosh, right, here we go. Gotta be it here. How much to open the door to success? Oh, hang on, there's a ballworm behind me as well. Okay, it's spawned over here. Ah, right, okay, there's a blue crab coming. Come on, door. Needs to open a bit more quickly here, to be honest. Come on. Oh, just in time. Okay. All good. All good. We have lots of money. We've a good amount of health. Only lost a little bit to minions, which is hard to avoid. That's one of the hardest things about the prospect of doing a no damage run is the minions. I mean, you don't take much damage from them, but you take a bit, which would ruin the point. So there we go. Obviously this is much slower than a normal speedrun. So far I would have already killed the necromancer, but that happens. We don't just kill anything here, at least not for now. Need to go and find the capture device. I'm going to get a couple of kills actually. I see a human by themselves. That's obviously a little bit too good to pass up. Oh no, you're joking. This is the only exit to that room. Alright, it's a speedrun challenge, so I don't actually have to complete it, but I'll give it a go. With fists, I suspect there... No, I can't. Okay, there's a giant mage. The name of the game is to avoid everything for 45 seconds. Oh, good, teleporter teleporting. Who could have seen that coming? Oh, and the minions, please just bugger off. Where can we leave this room? Can we leave via the side areas? Ow! That bug is so silly. You just get completely frozen, stun-locked in midair. Can I leave this room any direction? No. So I went in here for nothing. Good. It's always good to be reminded of that. I thought this was the only exit to the room. Sometimes that does happen, but not normally. Oh, I'm so sad. I failed the challenge, guys. What's Jova? Oh, you can leave here. Okay, the reason I didn't go here is obviously because it looks like it's further away from this, but then turns right. Of course it does. Well, it's an embarrassing mistake. Sorry. What else we got? I'm so bad. I know, it's crazy. Free challenge. The reward for the free challenge is just a black katana or another weapon, so this doesn't help me in this at all, sadly. I don't know if you get money from the chest as well. I can honestly not remember. Yay. Right, there's got to be somewhere down here in the shop, surely. Oh, gosh. This is one of the most difficult parts about this run. If you get a statue here or something, you kind of finished. There's not really a lot you can do. You just have to very carefully hit them very slowly. Is there an enemy in the wall over here, or is it just this one floating head? I think it's just the one floating head. I've got to punch in when it's in its rage mode. There we go. That's not too bad. Right, I can't leave that way. Leaper, can you please not attack me? That would be good. No. I have previously played this game with children who've been so scared of all the ruins enemies they've just stopped playing. Often I think the scariness is lost on me a bit now because they're more annoying than scary, but it's possible. The statue can be killed by other things. It's really easy just to kill. Has way too much health. Yeah, the thing is that the statue takes so long that every other enemy in the room will coalesce to your position eventually. Gremlino, how nice to see you. Loads of money now. And 69 Lamau energy, which is great. Oh, God. Right, I need to be quick here because the interceptor's going to block off my only exit. Give me that. Rolling in. I've got more cash than I do in my normal runs. This is obviously the way forwards. Okay. Bit of sprint left. That in the tank. That was great. Right, I might as well just put this down. It'll take me ages to kill these enemies anyway. Oh, it's an interceptor I've got to kill. No. What if that did any damage? It must have done a little bit. I can't kill them that quickly. Do your leap. Do your little leap. Oh, Bastard, bastard, bastard. There we go. Yeah, because it's just around this corner, isn't it? Yeah. I think the door will be pretty much open by now. I can just save all this money for the next one. Oh gosh, can the minion not do this to me? Everything's chasing me, it's all scary. What do you think would be a good time to finish the game without attacking anything, Tipo? If you had to say, what do you think? The aberration fight, if I get there. Oh, the other thing is the trickster is going to be very hard to kill without dying myself. It's going to take a long time. 3 hours, that sounds about right actually. Construct will be so boring. And so difficult. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Righto. We are... All bosses are going to be impossible. What do you mean? The end is probably one of the easier ones, actually. I mean, I know that you've got all the Shard Lords at once. It's just going to take a long time to kill the Crawler, particularly. But as long as you in some ways, I don't have to pick up a weapon anywhere. I just have to stand there and punch him, so you can't use the laser attack on me at all. At least one time you might be able to get away with it. So as long as I can survive one time, we should be alright. And I'm not going to free the apostate ever, if I can help it. So, yeah, I mean, okay, it will be very hard. I don't know if I will succeed. I hope that I can at least succeed with getting the Necromancer. Okay, that's a shame. Can we at least leave this room? No. Awful. Tipo, please send an end to the Shadow Realm. Oh, dear me. I really can't believe Twitch doesn't detect there's something wrong with that message. It's quite amazing. Oh my gosh! It did monitor them, saying it's a suspicious user, but that doesn't do so much, you know, they're still there. Oh, giant mages, I actually loathe them. I need to just stand on the other side. Oh gosh. Okay, this has turned into an endless arena run now. You just have to click on their name and then click the ban. Oh, for God's sake. This might be the end of the run, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to survive this. There's just so much magical energy bullshit everywhere. Look at the number of enemies! This is so ludicrously unfair! Oh god. Oh god. This is absolute nonsense. It's just... I'm locked in a room. Mortal death room. Can't get out of it. Oh god, it's so tedious, this sort of thing. I can't sprint, so I really am struggling to avoid all of this. Oh, bloody hell! I've got no health left. This is probably the end of the run. Without this room, I would have been fine. I have so much health left before this. Please, let me go. What? No! I don't want to win the challenge! I just want to leave. Alright, good. I can't use any of that. Phenomenal. I still have to kill the enemies in the middle. Okay. I think it's Jova. I think it's Jova, guys. There's no chance of me being able to kill this enemy. He's protected by about 15 minions. No, I'm not gonna try. I'm sorry. Oh dear God. Okay, I'll have another go at that on another day, but today I'm going to leave because I need to be up again in the morning. Thank you for joining in with the questioning and talking and everything, Tipo. It's always nice of you. And Zichik and Braun and anyone else who's joined in, anyone new, that's very kind of you. I've been going for 2 hours, I don't know. It's about how long I usually do. So I mean, I suspect that full-time or part-time streamers might go on for sort of 4 or 5, but just for a quick, you know, bit of running in between my studies, I've got to do about a couple hours. I mean, if you don't mind, I might raid this Armour 3 runner who I quite If they're still going, they might not be, to be honest. We'll have to see. Also, I realise there's only a handful of people here, but and on YouTube that won't matter to you at all, so don't worry at all if you're watching on YouTube. Are you kidding me? Can I not just... You know, okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much if you joined in with... yeah, don't worry, T-Post, it's fine, I get you. Thank you so much if you joined in on Twitch or YouTube. Either way, I'm sorry that I couldn't pull off a really good run. Good night to all of you as well, yeah, good night. I will... send you to Charles Vulpes. And yes, if you don't want to go, that's also fine, but it's always nice to say hello to him, just briefly. Someone else. Okay, thank you so much, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye now. Goodbye.